Look who's a lucky duck. Can you see where I am and can you see where the storm is? It's going right over top of me. That's awesome. Sick, dude. Alright. Finally getting moving. Now you can kind of see how teeny tiny the shelter is. Oh. There. See? The teeniest and tiniest. Nothing. I got my phone. Camera's right there. Alright, we didn't forget anything. Cool. It's like 9:40 right now. Bye, shelter. I took it super easy this morning. It was raining until, I don't know, sprinkling until maybe like 8 on and off. And then I just freaking chilled out and watched YouTube videos. And just let my body recover a little bit from yesterday. But I feel really good right now. I feel fresh. So that's super nice. There's like a town in 13 miles with a guy's house you can stay at. I mean, you gotta pay, but I might do that because I've got 11 videos that I need to upload, and I need Wi-Fi to do that. So it might be nice to stay at a place so I can just get all those up. I had really good cell service at that shelter, and I tried doing it over my cell service last night, but it didn't work at all. You know, I got to bed at about midnight last night and woke up for the first time this morning at like 6 and looked at my phone, and it had been uploading all night and it still said 0%. So kind of got to find Wi-Fi to do these. Yeah, dude. Get to go over a couple mountains today. Everett Mountain. There's a couple other peaks that are going to be really cool, especially because I'm not getting rained on. It doesn't even really look like I'm in the clouds. Like, I'm gonna have good views. Super cool. Because last night I was like, ah, darn, I'm gonna miss all the views up on these peaks tomorrow. But I got super lucky. All the storm is north of me, and yeah. The shelter in the middle of the night was not easy to find. Like, I had to use, this is just pathetic. I had to use the Far Out Guide, the GPS, to locate the shelter just because I couldn't freaking pinpoint it. I mean, just look how big, like, this area is. It's all for, like, tents and stuff. And look at the picnic table here. But there was really no clear line for me last night to find the shelter, so I had to use my GPS to find the shelter. It's a really cool area though. There's the bear box. Cool beans. I'll be curious to see if we run into this other hiker. He or she might have been going north, or maybe they're also going south. Who knows? By other hiker, I mean the hiker that I saw their battery bank light on in the shelter last night, so I chose to sleep in the other shelter. I guess I know now why they have 2 shelters back there. So there's a parking lot right next to all this stuff. I had no clue. I thought there was like a little junction in the trail back there. I thought everybody just came from town on that, but apparently you can just drive and then hike 5 seconds and be at a shelter. So yeah, those things must get just smashed with people in the summer. Wish they still had the fire truck for that. It's kind of like the perfect temp out right now. I think it's like 60s, but there's like a wind. I've had some nice misting of rain. Pretty nice. It's funny, like, where they've decided to put all these wood blocks. There were definitely like way steeper sections, and then they put like wood blocks on like a super easy section of trail. It's interesting. This is Mount Race. Kill. God, this rock is beautiful. Alright, I think I'm only like 3 or 4 miles from the Connecticut border. States go quick up here. Just gonna like bing, 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 bing. Just start knocking them off every week. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Isn't that cool? What a cool little section of trail. Alright. This is Massachusetts. The border is actually like a little further south than this, but I guess they have the signs here. Can you... There's like little rock cairns people set up there. I love that. Alright. Now we just gotta get across. Look at that, beautiful. And I'll get to the welcome to the CT section. MACT. Alright, Connecticut. Nice. God, I'm lucky that all this is melted out already. You know, it's March 31st right now. This is so stinking beautiful through here. This is really cool right here, but I should have whipped out the 360 camera earlier. It was really beautiful back there a little bit. It was like a little more socked in. The walls are a little bit closer. The waterfalls are a little bit more extreme. But still, this is super cool. There we go. I think this is the official state line. You. All right. One more down. Sick. Heading up Bear Mountain. Looks like I'm hitting like a little bit of rain right now, but hopefully it doesn't pick up too much. All right, I'm gonna need to use both hands for this. I can barely read that. It says something about marking the highest point in Connecticut is Bear Mountain. Oh, for some reason I thought this was like I thought it was like a shelter kind of thing. No, it's just just filled in with stone. All right. Cool. That's Bear Mountain. Now I'm pretty sure it's just all pretty much downhill till town. Cool. Lion's Head. There's like a little view right there, but I'm too lazy to go walk the extra 10 feet to go see that, so I'm just heading down.